All right, let's do that. Now, the feeling of discontentment with the outcome of the 2023 general election appears to have dovetailed into inflammatory statements by some individuals. The Department of State Services, DSS, says it has arrested one Fadausi Hamedu for threatening to detonate a bomb on herself. In a bid to kill some chieftains of the All Progressive Congress, APC, in Kano State, she also threatened to lead judge of the Election Petition Tribunal, the APC governorship candidate Nasaru Gawuna, and an APC praise singer Rarara in a viral video posted on TikTok. The 23-year-old lady dared those responsible for the tribunal victory of Gawuna to share their home addresses. This is becoming fanatical.
Why should they share their home
address? So you come and attack them. To publish my address now. Please, this is where I live. Come and attack me.
It shows the level of dementia that she's going through. To expect them to share.
She's high on
for you. Exactly. A lot of them are roaming the streets. They are
junkie.
What the DSS needs to do, because it's not this girl alone that is apparently crazed by some recent developments. There are several others who are crazed by the recent development. They just on their own just put one camera in front of them, and they will start opening their mouths to say rubbish. Was that not what a traditional ruler did the other day? You know?
Yes.
Only for him to be served the cold breakfast.
No, that should be allowed.
You know? So we must show that, look, we are a nation governed by laws. There's no, you can't be in Rwanda, for example, and do some of the things that people are doing today and getting away with it. People entering TV stations to incite people, to spew rubbish, outright lies, and getting away with it. The law does not permit you to commit sedition. The law does not permit you to lie against someone, just willfully lie against someone. It's actionable. It can be taken to court. The law does not permit you to, because you have access to a camera phone, record yourself and be swearing at people.
That's been a lot of...
And be trying to incite people to violence. Even Boko Haram, they no longer do suicide bombing now.
This one says she wants to...
And this one wants to come to do... look at the...
She must have taken Molly.
They came to the conclusion that it's the vice president that must be behind what happened in Kano. I don't know how people... That the vice president, is the one behind the loss. Therefore, there is no name that they have not called Kashim Shettima. Remember one of the commissioner for lands in Kano State. That one too was threatening that I will kill judges. I don't know what the kind of young people that we are breeding these days. They are young people abusing the internet. Abusing. Look.
I told you now about one DJ that came out yesterday and talking to Pastor Adeboye. Who is this person? Who is this person? Papa Adeboye.
Attention-seeking nobodies.
DJ Watts.
Attention-seeking nobodies.
You don't even glorify
people. That's a man that he cannot. It's not. She's not even qualified to shine his shoes. Because he left university as a solid academic.
Exactly.
So it's not just mathematician.
Yes, it's not that.
These people are your
mathematics.
Are your people professor?
First PhD from University of Lagos in mathematics.
So now, these boys and girls are people that they ask them cheap questions. On Big Brother, they can't answer.
So you are DJ Switch.
You don't even know what, literally, you don't know the meaning of judiciary. You don't even know the meaning of judiciary. And they pass through school. The benefit of the education that they have is just to insult people, to defame people, to pig-headedly disagree with people even when they do not have facts. You know, when you engage this kind of people in an argument, it makes no sense because they are not interested in a healthy argument. They know that they are empty. Once you take them to realms that are beyond their capacity, then they resort to insult. Just try on Facebook, you try to argue with someone, but this is not the thing. You start abusing. One, you want to abuse my mom. Because I said in the US, you can bag a degree in 2 years.
2 years, which is.
It's you who is an illiterate. You know nothing. All you needed to do was just confirm.
Yes.
Instead of assuming that he must have lied. Oh, your mom lied. Oh, your mom is a liar. Your mom is dishonest.
Woman.
This is what this is the Nigeria that we find ourselves in.
And
by the time they now put some of these boys in the slammer, you see they will be very sober.
I'm telling you.
Was it not the other one who was being hailed during NSAS, being called DPO, for wearing an oversized uniform of a DPO?
Where's that dude?
The last time we saw of him was when they paraded him with
yes,
with a bloodied mouth.
at the police headquarters.
Under my friends, you know what my friends are capable of. I just saw a bloodied mouth. I said, these ones. If that boy has not traveled, because my suspicion is that at the time when we saw that bloodied mouth, he had his passport in his pocket. If that boy has still not traveled, then God must be truly kind to him. But my suspicion is that he has since traveled. He had passports.
Because they killed that DPO.
I saw that figurative passport in his pocket when he was paraded with a bloodied mouth. So if he has still not traveled, I'll be very surprised. I'll be very surprised. These ones, the DSS must do its job. Get hold of people who are recording themselves and threatening fire and brimstone, inciting our people, threatening judges for doing their job. If the same judges came up with judgment that favored them, they will describe those judges as the best things in sliced bread. But if once it goes against them, you start calling them names. Useless judges. This thing, may Nigeria happen to you.
Exactly.
Right? How did they even coin that thing? Nigeria is still one of the greatest countries on the face of the earth. And Nigerians are doing well in all parts of the world. There's nowhere you go where you do not see Nigerians who are excelling. It's a thing of pride to be a Nigerian.
You want to ridicule yourself.
They don't know anything. It's unfortunate. We need to even interrogate the quality of education that produces these never-do-wells. We need to.
When you look at the level of political awareness in Kano, sometimes I won't say you understand, but the awareness is quite high. And the competition and the stakes and everything, we know it, and we always see it on journalist hangout. When you see the figure, the turnout during an election, but everything must be moderated. Yes. It shouldn't get to the state that somebody is saying because of the tribunal has ruled otherwise that you want to detonate. You know?
Yeah, exactly. We know that Kano is
you know they began to threaten to kill people even before the judgment.
Yes, yes.
So it's not as if the judgment came and then they got.
Wasn't the state that they did their judgment online, Abi?
Yes, it's online. So
because of that.
You know, even most states now have started doing on.
Nasarawa did it.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
because
why?
Because that they can't control
because you won't blame the judiciary for taking this route, because look at you are at home and somebody is threatening you because you just want to do justice. Threatening your children. Say, if I see you outside, if the thing goes this other way, we are going to deal with you and all that. Ayo, this election, the last election has brought up so many things. People, they are now being emotional. It's not about being emotional. It's about numbers. It's about evidence. If you are taking something to court, show the judges that, oh, this is the truth, this is what happened. All the things that have been happening so far, it's based on evidence. The judge will not go to the market just like the presidential election. And then he will not go to the market and will tell you, okay, this is what you did. You refuse to put this one, I'm going to add it for you.
Let me add pepper and salt.
No. So people should control their emotions.
Evidence, not
that is it, not sentiment. People should calm down, because the way people are now doing is as if they don't want Nigeria anymore. If you go online at times, And with the so-called spaces, Twitter spaces, if you hear the things that people say, and most of those people are not even in Nigeria.
They are not.
They're outside Nigeria.
No, there are so many people. The most active people on social media are not based here.
Yeah.
That's what I've discovered.
I'm very sure
they don't care if Nigeria burns.
I can tell you
they are out there.
Those ones are the ones that are doing night duty outside Nigeria. So when they have their small break, they will enter Twitter space for them to begin to incite people.
Their frustration.
Yes.
Some of the people who got educated here,
yes,
they refused to stay here. They went abroad to be washing cadavers, washing dead bodies. Now that frustration, you are visiting it on those who are here. Those of us who don't want to leave Nigeria,
just stay,
leave the country for us. We know some of them who threaten that if Tinubu won the election, they will not stay in this country.
But
they are still here. Because they were led to believe that the man will not win. After he won, they refused to carry out their threat. We are looking at, every day I'm looking at them with my koro eyes.
And they are still talking.
They are still talking. People who cannot honor their word. You said you will leave Nigeria if he wins.
Yes.
Now he has won, you stay put. That means there's something good about this country that is keeping you here.
Well, they're waiting for the verdict of the Supreme Court, Jide.
They will still
not go.
You know them. Where are they going? Where are they going?
See, there's no place like home if you don't know.
Like it's in Nigeria.
I'm telling you that again.
It's in Nigeria that I can walk straight into his house and ask the wife to cook.
My wife will gladly do that. You can't go outside there. They will tell you, you didn't tell me. They won't even open the door.